Eyewitness Weather forecast.
Happy Tuesday to you. I'm meteorologist Brian James. Weather headlines. Yes, we have more snow and more snow showers on the way. Lake effect bands come courtesy from Lake Ontario. It is going to try to warm up at least a bit more mild by the weekend. More cold air coming in next week. Temperatures across the region right now, mostly a mix of teens and 20s. Syracuse at 22, Albany 21, 20 right now in Buffalo. You factor in the wind chill values, single digits to around 0. Potsdam feels like 1 degree, feels like 8 in Scranton, feels like 7 right now in Buffalo. Satellite radar showing some of the lake effect bands have been going off and on over the last few hours, kind of pushing back to the west occasionally, then drifting off to the east, and they'll kind of wobble around back and forth. We'll keep that fetch, that northwesterly flow coming across Lake Ontario, so we will still see additional lake effect bands come in. Tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, it looks like a bit of a break, and then a chance for more snow Saturday, then perhaps more lake effect bands as we go through the end of the weekend, first part of next week as well. Temperature-wise, should be around 30 this time of year. Teens tomorrow, low 20s Thursday, mid-20s back in here by Friday, and then close to the normal high, upper 20s around 30 through about Monday. Then during the day, Tuesday, that next front comes in. Right back down the teens to near 20 by the middle part of next week. Now, the winds are going to still be strong tomorrow, sustained between about 15 and 25 miles an hour. Some of the gusts could still be around 30 miles an hour, so that means the wind chill forecast for the day tomorrow below 0, about 5 below 0 during the morning hours. It does improve to around 0 by noon, and only around 1 to 2 degrees for a wind chill value in the afternoon tomorrow. Yes, do your best to stay warm, stay bundled up, or just stay out of the elements as best you can. Areas of clouds, some bands of snow, lake effect snow coming off of Lake Ontario. That will continue. 11 degrees to start the day on Wednesday. Wednesday afternoon, still lake effect bands, noon hour into the afternoon, about 16 degrees. That's it for the high temperature. More lake effect bands developing and push across. Again, the most likely opportunity is going to be much closer to Lake Ontario with the heavier bands along the I-81 corridor, the I-90 corridor, especially from Syracuse back toward the west. 12 degrees to start the day Thursday. Thursday afternoon, 21 for the high, starting to pull in some drier air from the west. That may be just enough to give us that reprieve on Friday with not much of a chance for snow. Still could see around 1 to 3 inches in most of the lake effect bands that do develop, around 1 to 3, maybe 4. If you happen to get one of those heavier bands, could be 9 to 10 inches if that band just sits over you for several hours at a time. You know the drill. Do your best to just plan and prepare and know that we are going to have some of those heavier bands from time to time. Single digits to around 10 to 15 degrees overnight tonight. Northwest wind at 10 to 15 miles an hour through the nighttime hours. Few areas of snow showers, otherwise a mostly cloudy sky. Same thing tomorrow, occasional bands of snow possible, otherwise still cold with highs only single digits to around teens down to the south and southwest. Try to get back to the mid to upper 20s by the weekend. Chance for more snow, especially on Saturday. Another shot of cold air comes in next week. Back to you.
Thank you, Brian. Coming up next on
Now, your Eyewitness Weather forecast.
Happy Tuesday night to you. I'm meteorologist Brian James. I have a chance for some more snow lake effect bands, mostly lake effect bands, not lake enhanced bands, although there will be a chance for some more snow showers coming in as we head through Thursday. For the most part, though, it's just lake effect bands, so yes, more snow showers. We'll try to get temperatures back up in near freeze, or near freezing, near what we normally see this time of year by the weekend, but more cold air is on the way as we head through next week. Bus stop forecast tomorrow morning, there'll be some areas of snow and snow showers possible, otherwise a cloudy sky. 12 to start the day. In the afternoon, occasional snow showers still possible from time to time, but temperatures only holding around 16, so we're not going to move much overnight tonight or during the day tomorrow. Right now, a mix of mostly teens and 20s in the area. Burlington 17, same thing in Utica. Scranton 21, same thing in Buffalo. 25 in Detroit. You factor in the wind chill value. Feels like 1 in Utica, feels like 1 in Burlington, feels like 14 in New Haven, feels like 4 degrees right now in St. Mary's. Radar satellite showing the clouds, some of the lake effect bands that are still hanging on back to the west, and there's more developing off of all the Great Lakes, and that colder air passing over the relatively warmer waters of the lake, and that keeps chances for some lake effect bands for us. Looks like a few more lake effect snow showers tomorrow and Thursday, a bit of a break on Friday. By Saturday, more of a system comes in, could have some lake enhanced snow with that, and then of course we'll have additional lake effect band potential as we head through Sunday into the early part of next week too. Normal high this time of year is around 30, nowhere close to that tomorrow, about 16 for the high, low 20s on Thursday. By Friday, mid-20s, upper 20s near 30, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's about as warm as we're going to get. Next storm system comes in with a cold front Tuesday. And that's going to drop us back down Wednesday, Thursday of next week. It is going to be windy again tomorrow. Winds around 15 to 25 miles an hour, and that means wind chill values below 0 during the morning hours and only around 1 to 2 degrees in the afternoon. So around 5 below for wind chill values in the morning. 1, 2, that's about it as we go through the afternoon. Doesn't get much better than that. Here's what we have going on overnight tonight. More lake effect bands, temperatures dropping down to around 10, 11 degrees overnight tonight. And then by tomorrow afternoon, more lake effect bands, 16 degrees, cloudy skies if you're not seeing the lake effect snow. For Thursday, early Thursday morning, here comes some more of that little bit of system snow, so there might be some enhancement coming off of Lake Ontario. 12 degrees to start with, and then by Thursday afternoon, we're starting to get some drier air in here, breaking up some of the cloud cover back to the west. Could see a peak or two of sun by Friday. Don't count on a whole lot of sun, though. 21 degrees for the high temperature on Thursday. Could still see another 1 to 3 inches, maybe a few inches around 4 inches, a few spots around 4 inches accumulation with some of these lake effect bands. It could be, of course, some heavier bursts here and there if we have some of those to situate and set over one location for a while. So please be careful and be mindful about that. For tonight, mostly around 0 to the northeast, teens elsewhere around 10 to 15 back to the south and southwest, and highs tomorrow single digits to around teens. Cloudy skies, some occasional lake effect bands, gusty winds keeping it cold as well. We'll try to get back to upper 20s, near 30 Saturday, Sunday, Monday, but some more cold air comes in by next Tuesday. Back to you.
Thank you, Brian. Now